So I'm just going to say this. You all know what is the right answer, and you are all really smart enough to do things that are going to do you better. But you don't want to do them because it's too difficult. You think it is too rinky-dinky. You think somebody is going to make fun of you. You think that you're not good enough. You think that there is so many other people that are better than you. You think that if I start today, it's going to take me 10 years, so why bother? You know, it just really frustrates me with a lot of people in terms of where they sit and where they view themselves. And everything in this world is tough. Everything that you could ever imagine to do that matters, it is going to be hard. But at the same time, it's incredibly easy. Virtually everything that we know in this world follows one simple pattern. If you push things into the future that are difficult, or you think that, man, if I just do this and I work at it and there's something quality there, it's going to produce some sort of returns. None of this stuff is ever difficult to figure out. And yet we are so enamored with the things that provide a quick buck. We want the instant now. We want to look at what we actually have at this moment and see if we can do instantly better because we think that we're somehow hard done by. I mean, all of it is a total load of crap. You have to simply just get up and start working at it. And you know what? All of this stuff, look at this. I mean, I do videos every day. I do multiple videos every day. And a lot of people are going to be making fun of it. And a lot of people are going to say that this is stupid. Why are you doing this thing? And you know what? Yeah. Does it bother me? Yeah, it does. But you know what? I'm still going to do it. I still got to get up and I do this because I see long-term value in all of these things actually helping out people. And if you do the right thing in this world, if you just do it on a regular basis and you think that you're trying to add value, you're trying to be a nice person, you're trying to actually make a difference and push the needle a little bit more, good things happen, but it does not happen every day. If you care a little bit about somebody else and you do something that, you know, some scientist or whatever is saying this is a good thing to do and you choose not to do it, well, you're just being totally silly because there's almost always a consensus on the things that we're like, oh, it's all up in the air and scientists are arguing about these things. I mean, these things are ridiculous, right? At this moment. And you know what? People are going to leave comments about these things and gonna say how awful or wrong I am or whatever. You know, climate change. We know that this stuff is happening. It's not like it's rocket science. I mean, rocket science. We know how rocket science actually works. It's not rocket science. And yet you still want to discount it and you say, well, I can't do that thing because it's too hard, or that thing is not going to affect me in any sort of way. But guess what? It does affect you. It does matter in your life. And these things you're going to see this in your everyday life. Most of you are going to do things that or you're going to see things in this world that are not going to work out for you. And the reason is that you're not making this effort. You're discounting people trying to tell you to do really good things. And you're saying, well, I'm never going to do that. But guess what? That stuff takes a lot of work. And that's what it is. You're scared to put in the work. You're scared to actually do something. And I can tell you until I'm blue in the face, it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to look stupid. You're going to feel stupid. There's nothing in this world that's going to convince you at this moment. Somebody's going to watch this video and somebody's going to say, here's another high and mighty person on their high horse trying to say these things. But you know what? I am not in it to convince you in any sort of way. I'm in it to simply say my piece. And this is my piece at this moment. I am doing okay. My family is doing extremely well with what we're doing and following basic principles we know in science, that we know in terms of what things, how actually to do these things. But I know it takes a long time. I know it takes decades. I know it's going to be a lot more work than I ever think it's going to be, and I'm going to feel depressed. I'm going to feel bummed out because I'm not there, but I'm still going to try. I know eating properly in my life is hard to do. I know. I love to eat those potato chips. I love to eat desserts. I was laughing about that today. My wife was making fun of me because, you know what? All these guys, they'll send pictures of pretty girls to all these other girls on their cell phones, but I would rather have a picture of a nice, beautiful dessert, a nice cake. Somebody sends me a nice picture of a beautiful cake, or sends me some delicious dessert, and I will be happier and I'll get out. But I try to work at it. I try to keep doing the right thing. I try to refuse a little bit. I try to push things back. And I can't succeed all the time. Yes, I know that. But I'm not going to blame other people when I can't succeed. I'm not going to do something where I'm going to say everybody else is wrong. I'm going to say it's my fault. I actually did this. This is my problem, and I got to work at it. So where I'm getting at this moment, none of this stuff is rocket science. It's all pretty easy. You just simply have to apply yourself. Look around, see smart people saying smart things. If there's somebody in this world that's saying something different, or, it's the one in 10 that's saying, oh, you shouldn't be doing this thing, pay attention to who's actually saying it. What actually are they saying? Why are they doing that? And if that's the case, they probably have some sort of weird incentive behind them, somebody's telling them to do this, or, that they're just flat out wrong because they don't have the right information. So, do good things, follow science, be nice to other people, take the time to actually do some personal finance in your life. Do those things. Take some time to go for a walk. Take care of your mental health. All of these things. I mean, it seems so simple and so easy, but it's so hard to do. Until you actually start doing it and having faith in yourself that you can actually do this, you're going to blame people all around you, and you're going to say it's absolutely everybody else's fault. And when something bad happens in your life, you're going to say, well, I didn't know, it wasn't my fault, and blah, blah, blah. You know what? It is your fault because people are telling you what to do. And good people with good intentions that are not being nasty, they're actually trying to tell you these things. Save money. Pay attention to scientists and doctors and physicians, the majority of those people that are saying good things in this world, and actually care about yourself and care about other people. It matters. If you want to make a difference in this world, it's not going to happen today. It's going to happen in a few decades. And when you get there, you'll be happy that you listened to this.